Do you have a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep? Well, cortisol may be the cause. Welcome to my video. Who am I? I'm Dr. Val, an integrative sleep medicine physician and women's sleep expert. Let's talk about the science and relationship between cortisol and sleep. So cortisol is just a natural hormone. A hormone is a signal and it's released by the adrenal glands in response to stress. And it really plays an important role in various physiological processes in our body. One of them is regulating our blood sugars. Actually, cortisol can cause release of blood sugar. And guess what? It's also part of our sleep and wake cycle. And the reason for this is that when we wake up in the morning, we actually have a natural rise in our cortisol level. If you go without eating for a long time, it's actually incompatible with life and your blood sugar can drop. So this gradual rise can help wake us up because cortisol can lead to alertness and also stimulates our liver to release blood sugar. However, the problem comes if we have too much stress. And that can disrupt our sleep, which can in fact dysregulate our cortisol system. It goes hand in hand. Chronic stress can lead to higher levels of cortisol, which can disrupt sleep. And on the other hand, if you're not getting an adequate amount of sleep, that can be inflammatory to your body, which can also lead to more cortisol release. So what is happening when you have too much cortisol in your body? Well, we know this from research. Researchers have given someone ACTH, which is the adrenocorticotropic hormone that causes the more release of cortisol. And what they found was that those people who received the stimulation to make cortisol be more released had a harder time falling asleep, staying asleep, less deep sleep, and then more arousals at night. In another study, we actually took 100 adults and measured their cortisol levels in the morning for 3 days. And those that were reported to be overstressed, guess what? Had high levels of cortisol in the morning, and those that were under stress, not as high levels. Guess what? Women were found to have higher levels of cortisol than in men. So yes, cortisol can impact our ability to fall asleep, stay asleep, impact how much deep sleep we get. And it's no wonder because it's the hormone that tells you it's time to be awake and alert. Let's get the day going. But it's also the hormone that gets released in response to stress, right? If a bus is coming at us, we want to be awake and alert to get out of the way. If you think way back when we were hunter-gatherers, if we were living in a cave and a saber-toothed tiger was going to come and attack us, guess what? We want to have that signal to get our bodies moving. One thing to note is it's not helpful to have too high levels of cortisol at night. So what do? Well, we learn how to reduce those levels through stress management techniques. One of them, and probably the best way, is through regular physical exercise. Moving your body can be as simple as walking. If you like hiking, if you like swimming, just move your body. Another one is deep breathing exercises, yoga nidra. If you can calm the body, calm the mind, that can help lower your stress response and lower the cortisol as well. Another one that we talk about, often is maintain a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed around the same time, wake up around the same time. We are creatures of routine, and that can also help. Also, sometimes we just have too much on our plate, so learn to say no, learn to delegate, or even remove things from the list that aren't quite necessary. All right, ladies, I hope you found this video helpful. Learning about cortisol, known as a stress hormone. It does have some benefits for sleep, but the problem is if it's too high and too high for too long, it can really disrupt the quality of your sleep, but there are things to do about it. To learn more about women's sleep health and whole living, please subscribe to the Sleephoria Insider newsletter. The link is below. Until next time, ladies, sleep well.